I'm the best, I'm the best, and I gang on my own. Get my way up, get on go, get on go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, and I gang on my own.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied at 21. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 20-yard touchdown. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping the track out with messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, man, you know I'm exploding my heart cold.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You lead by a touchdown. Your opponent has possession at your 30-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again.
Petty don't matter. Far as the teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down 7. You have the ball inside your own 10. 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if it... There he goes, left side. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. David Montgomery, an even 90 yards. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You've got a 14-point lead. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he loses the football a second time. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. And again, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First down, here's the run with Cook. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Rolling to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing now is Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Allen going to throw.
That's complete to Davis. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Allen. And he wisely will throw that one away. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, an 80-yard touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding it like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the.
The Coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Okay, Coach, we will start this challenge off in the 2nd quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down big. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground. Oh, Chubb fumbled it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
This is brought in at the 21. Dances by him. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
The Bills ready to take over.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Escaping the pressure right.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
Touchdown, Bills!
Justin Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bills get a bit closer.
Gano the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Here comes Tony on the return.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this is going to set up a 1st and goal from the 5. You see David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind it.
That's caught. It's Gronkowski for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. They'll try and throw for it. And the Bills are back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. First down, Mayfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. The 30. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. Steps away to his left. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Flushed out right. Now Mayfield lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen eluding the pressure right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down 21 points. You have the ball inside your own 10. 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 87 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And we will start at the 25 as Barner will not return it.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching.
And he lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all.
And oh, he coughed it up. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not
touchdown. Cole Beasley, 30 yards.
And the Bills have cut it back within a score.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. It's a tie game, 21-21. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line, and it's first down. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the...
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
The Bills offense ready to go here on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. David Montgomery, 34 yards. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy think they with me. Yeah, crazy think they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's join this one. Already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will start this challenge off in the 2nd quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down 21 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. As we get set here, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, but it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 93 yards rushing for him now to this point. The offense on third down, they haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 11. Now here's Mahomes into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Oh, yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. Tie ball game, 35 points each. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, 81 yards. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as his guys have now moved out in front. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you.
The Coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down 7. Your opponent has possession at your 40. 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Carl Banks, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
If they're able to come back to tie or win this game, I think this is a play that we're going to look back on as the game changer. They really changed the tone and what the opposition wanted to do when they're trying to run some time off the clock and add to its lead late in this contest.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. From midfield, here's Wentz. Got him in. It's Brown.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's got room. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
94 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Pass complete, Thomas. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw, Wentz. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Gano now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught at the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Wentz and the Commanders down by 8. A little over 30 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Wentz.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
So 1st and 10 for the Washington offense as they get ready.
Now Wentz. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw.
Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Wentz.
Able to connect with Dotson.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Wentz throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Wentz to throw again. Getting it, and it's a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Moss.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A give. This is Montgomery. Ooh, with a juke. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. David Montgomery with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And we are all tied at 28. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Washington offense going back to work. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Wentz now on first down.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Second and 5. Now Wentz. His throw incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And the ball is knocked out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. On the move past the 40. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Ed Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Thomas has it. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. Allen, nifty footwork. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. To the air, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. And off comes to Montgomery. Fights through him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. Montgomery. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run.
79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got him.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. To throw, it's Wentz.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Wentz. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line.
Wentz
throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Wentz now to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Allen. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play here for Buffalo. 61 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Gano's kick is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Pulls it in at the 13, and he returns this to the 22. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. Inside give, and he loses the football a second time. And the Bills have recovered. Well, remember, he had a fumble earlier in this first quarter that they were able to retain, but this time, not as fortunate.
No, not at all. And you and I know that the coach right now on the sideline, that's what he's saying to him. Look, I get a fumble every now and then, but 2 in the first quarter, that can't happen anymore. We've got to have strict ball security from here on out.
And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory if only...
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide up. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded if tell them they time is ticking. But we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. The whole team. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is had to show up just to fill a void. Confused. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap and publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it, we don't respect fake.